Assalamu alaikum, Junior 5. This is the second lesson. We're going now to talk about some subsets of n. We have studied subsets in the first term. Okay, we know already that any set is a subset of itself and phi subset of any set, as we said in the previous video. So I want to learn about, or we're going to learn about some new subsets of n. As we said, any set subset of itself. So n is subset of itself. 0, set of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, set of natural numbers is a subset of itself. Okay, and this is how it looks on the number line. You draw a number line, which is a straight line, then you put the numbers on it like this from 0 infinitely. طبعا it's a straight line because it's an infinite set, it never stops. Okay, here another subset is the set of even numbers. Of course, you know that the even number starts with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. So this set here also is included in n. ممكن نلاقي في natural numbers is 0 و 2 و 4 و 6 كلهم موجودين في ال n. يبقى دي subset من ال n. وبرضو دي infinite set. You don't know what is the greatest even number. And this is how it looks on the number line. And the set of odd numbers is the opposite of the even. We have taken 0, 2, 4, 6, so the numbers left in natural is 1, 3, 5, also infinitely. We don't know what is the greatest odd number. And this is how it looks on the number line. And also, if you remember, the set of prime numbers. Do you remember the song? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and so on. Also an infinite set, which is part of the natural numbers. So all of these are subsets of n. Also don't forget that phi is a subset of any set. So phi also is a subset of n. Now he's asking us to draw a Venn diagram to represent the sets natural والodd والeven. خلي بالنا كده ال n يعني natural اتفقنا، O for odd و E for even. تمام؟ طيب to represent it with a Venn diagram احنا قلنا ان ال odd subset من ال natural وال even subset من ال natural، يعني هما الاتنين parts of it. يبقى مين ال bigger؟ بالظبط كده ال natural هي ال bigger. يبقى أول حاجة أبدأ أحط universal set لو فاكرين أو ال mother set اللي هي ال n. مين اللي جواها؟ في جواها ال even numbers. set of even numbers ممكن نحط لها oval أو أي shape احنا عايزينه. بيبقى فيها ايه numbers زي ال 0 أو ال 2 أو ال 4 أو all of the even numbers such as 12. We cannot write them all because it's an infinite set. And then we want to draw the odd. طيب هل الأود ممكن تكون مثلا جوه الإيفن؟ ممكن تبقى subset من الإيفن؟ طبعا لا، لأن الأود عكس الإيفن. الحاجات اللي موجود في الأود غير عكس الحاجات الموجودة في الإيفن، أو غير الحاجات اللي موجودة في الإيفن. So they are not even intersected. لو فاكرين كنا بنسميهم disjoint، يعني بعاد عن بعض. ليه؟ عشان مفيش common elements ما بينهم. يبقى دي فيها مثلا 1 3 5 7 99 any odd numbers. Okay, which means that the even union the odd. When I take all of the even together with all of the odd، الايفن فيها لوحدها 0 2 4 6 والاود فيها 1 3 5 7. اما نحط دول على دول يبقى عندي النمبرز دول هو العادية 0 1 2 3 4 اللي هي set of natural numbers. طيب ده بالنسبة لليونين. What about the intersection between the even and the odd؟ لسه قايلين مفيش أي common ما بينهم، مفيش common elements ما بينهم، يبقى ال intersection equal phi. اوكي، احنا قلنا قبل كده ان natural number كانت عبارة عن ال counting ومعاهم الزيرو. تمام، وقلنا ان ده معناه ان ال counting union set of zero equal natural. لما بحط الزيرو على ال counting هيبقى معايا 0 1 2 3 4 يبقى معايا natural. وان natural لما بشيل منها set of zero يبقى معايا ال counting. والnatural لما بشيل منها ال counting العكس هيتفضل لي set of zero. بنفس الفكرة أنا ممكن أقسم ال natural numbers into even and odd. اوكي، يبقى هنا natural ممكن اعملها representation بالايفن والاود numbers as you can see here. طيب يبقى ده معناه ان الايفن union الاود. when you take all of the even with all of the odd, we said before equals n. and if I make difference n difference ايه، يعني هشيل الايفن من الناتشرال، ايه اللي يتفضل؟ يتفضل الاود. طب العكس n difference o، يعني هشيل الاود من الناتشرال، يتفضل الايفن. Remember, till now we have studied 4 new subsets of n: الايفن والodd الكاونتينج والبرايم. تمام، وده معناه ايه؟ معناه ان الناتشرال شايله جواها كل السيتس دي، يعني الناتشرال هي الكبيره وكل السيتس التانية دي كلها smaller than الناتشرال، يعني الاي او الايفن smaller than الناتشرال، عشان كده هي جواها، وكذلك الاود also الكاونتينج and البرايم كلهم smaller than الان. تمام. طيب احنا اخدنا في الفيرست تيرم ان لما يكون عندي set inside of another الانترسكشن بيديني السمولر واليونيون بيديني البيجر، وبالتالي لما اقول ان intersection E يبقى على طول الانسر E، لان الايفن هي الاصغر. يبقى لما اقول what is common between natural and even is the common. What is common between natural and odd. The intersection between N and O is O. N intersection P is P. N intersection C is C. يبقى ال intersection دايما give you the smaller set، والعكس ال union give you the bigger one. وطالما ال bigger one دايما هي ال N، يبقى if you are taking the union with any of these sets مع ال N يبقى الانسر دايما N، يعني N union even يبقى الانسر even. N union odd equal N. N union counting equal N. و natural union prime numbers equal also N. يبقى اليونيون دايما لما يكون عندي سات صغيرة جوه سات كبيرة، اليونيون يديني البيجر سات، بس بشرط ان واحدة تكون inside of the other, subset of the other. Okay, complete using belong, doesn't belong, subset or not subset. As you know, the first two symbols for the element and the last two for the set. Now here, E, which is even numbers, is what to see, which is the counting. طيب هل ال E أولا ال E دي is a set، يبقى I'm choosing between subset and not subset. طيب ال even اللي هي قلنا ال elements بتاعتها 0 2 4 6 and so on، والcounting اللي هي الست بتاعتها 1 3 5 and so on. طيب معنى كده ان ال smallest even number is 0، بس كلنا عارفين ان الcounting ما فيهاش 0، وده معناه ان ال E مش كلها جوه الcounting، وده معناه ان ال E not a subset of counting numbers، او ال even not subset of counting numbers، عشان ال counting ما فيهاش 0. In the second question we have the number 0.1 which is an element, and as you can see it's a decimal، يبقى it doesn't belong to n عشان ال n ما فيهاش decimal. P again is a set of prime numbers، you are choosing between subset not subset، واحنا لسه قايلين من شوية ان ال prime numbers كلها subset of n. We have here 500,000. It's a very big number, and also it doesn't have any braces. معنى كده إن هو element، يعني you are choosing between belong and doesn't belong. Okay. طيب يا ترى 500,000 a very big number. Can we find it in n? Of course, because n is an infinite set. يبقى this is belong to n. What about set of 0? أصلا the smallest natural number is 0، يبقى طبعا subset، خلي بالك مش element عشان it has braces. What about these empty braces here? Do you remember what does it mean? It's phi. Excellent. And as we said, phi subset from any set. Now, we said that natural number doesn't have any fractions, correct? بس خلي بالك هنا you have to simplify before you decide. يبقى 12 over 3 or 12 divided 3 actually equals 4, and 4 is a whole number so it belongs to n. يبقى لازم نخلي بالنا دايما لما يبقى في fraction نعمل simplifying الأول before you decide if it's belong or doesn't belong. Again we said phi، ناخد بالنا هنا إن this is O not 0. It looks like a circle. Look at question E is 0 شبه الأوفل، إنما ال O for odd is a circle. So phi is a subset of any set. Again, look at this. What do you think? Is it a 0 or odd? Yes, it's a 0. It looks like an oval, so it's a 0. And it doesn't have any braces, so it's an element. فبيسألني بقى 0 belong or doesn't belong to C اللي هي counting. Of course doesn't belong عشان the smallest counting number is 1 as we said. Now any set is a subset of itself, so prime is subset of prime. In this question here, before we solve the dots, you need to solve the intersection. And as we said many times, intersection means common elements. What is common between these two sets? Nothing. And nothing means phi. And as you know, phi is a subset of any set. Now again, look at question L and question I. Compare question I and L. What do you think is this? Yes, this is O, not 0. So odd. Okay, odd numbers. Are they all of them, all of the odd numbers inside of counting? Remember question A? We said the even not subset of counting because the counting doesn't have a 0. But what are the odd numbers? They are 1, 3, 5, 7. All of them exist in counting, so it's a subset. Here we said that the even are 0, 2, 4, 6, and so on, while the odd 1, 3, 5, 7, they are disjoint sets because they don't have anything common, so it's not a subset. Again, C and N, of course, counting is part of the natural numbers, so it's a subset. Now, here in this question, we want to decide if the set of 3 and 1 over 3 subset or not a subset of natural numbers. Of course, we have a fraction here, which we cannot find it in the natural, so this is not a subset. 1 million, okay, it's a very big number, but also the counting number is an infinite set. We can find big numbers inside it. So, belong because it's an element. And finally, set of 0. This is set of 0, not just 0. So, does it exist or no in even numbers? Yes. So, set of 0 is a subset of even numbers. Now, can you write 6 subsets of natural numbers? Think about it. Let's start with the easiest. So, any set subset of itself, correct? So, we can say n. And we know that what is a subset of all sets? Yes, phi is subset of all sets. And we have learned today 4 new subsets, which are the even, the odd, the counting, and the prime. For more practice, you can solve your school book, page 5, question number 1. Okay, or you can take a screenshot from this, so you can solve it before you come to your class, and we can check it together. Also, you can practice question number 2 and question number 3. And don't forget, please, to watch the video for lesson 3, which inshallah we're going to solve it in the class and study